Jeanne Cope, our Daytime Master Gardener, is here to give us some great tips on how you can add something fresh and colorful to your home. Jeanne, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Happy Friday.
Oh, hooray.
It's a great Friday, yes. So let's talk about, you have so many colorful things on the table in front of us, but let's start over here. We have some cotton over here, right?
This is naturally grown brown cotton. It has the seeds in it. I bought it at the farmer's market in Jonesboro. And the guy had a whole basket of it. I grew this in my yard about 3 years ago. It has a pink bloom and beautiful green leaves and brown cotton. No dye at all involved.
Wow.
And I brought the white one. This is a boll, so if you hear the boll weevil eats that.
And you can use brown cotton for the exact same things as you would use the regular colored cotton, right?
And only it doesn't have any dye in it. And so if you're allergic to dyes,
that's a perfect alternative, right?
Right.
And so also across the table we have the Tennessee state flower.
Yes.
Some beautiful flowers over here, the iris.
The bearded iris. This is a tall bearded iris, and these are short stems of the tall bearded iris. The beard is easy to see. The little bitty fuzzy thing there,
look at
that's
that.
the beard.
Let's see if the camera can get a shot of that. Yeah, look at that. So that is what actually makes it the bearded iris. Do you see that right there? Look at that. That's great. And they can come in any different colors, too.
Oh, everything except red. And I've never seen a red one.
Well, then
but
you
they're
have
all
to keep your eye out for them.
I know, but the yellow one, this one was in bloom last night. This one opened up this morning. Wow. And they'll have a green seed pod on them. And they're really neat things. This is a pale pink one, and it's going to be dead tonight.
So they're short-lived, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, well, they stay out 2 or 3 days, but when they start to go, they just go. But you can have a garden of them so easy. It has a rhizome root, which looks like a sweet potato that's skinny.
And sweet potato that's skinny.
Yeah, right. And you just bury it barely in the ground and leave it alone. It just grows, and it's beautiful, and they'll make big clumps, and you have a whole big clump of yellow and purple and white. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous.
And they're easy, too, which makes it even better.
Easy, and they come back every year, so you don't have to plant them every year.
Oh, that's nice, too. That's really nice. Makes it even easier. So right here we have some topiaries. We have a little dog, right? Little dogs as molds.
And this is a rabbit.
Oh, a rabbit.
Yeah, he's a rabbit. He's got longer ears.
Okay, well, I got my animals wrong. So tell us a little bit about, so you got these just online, right?
Yeah,
Easy
and
enough?
All you have to do is just punch in topiary frames, and 3 or 4 things will come up.
Easy enough.
And you can look at them, you can order them on the internet, and they're not terribly expensive. Then buy a small plant, which the small is how big are the leaves. You want something with little bitty leaves on it, so you can poke it and prune it tiny bits here and there. And
what kind of plant is this?
This is a lemon thyme.
Okay.
And so you can eat it.
Oh,
which is very
nice.
good. Yes, and so you can trim it and eat it.
Ooh.
Which is a very nice thing. But put that in a dish and cover it up like it's going to grow there. And set your topiary stuffed with sphagnum moss on top of it. And train this to grow in, not only in it, but over it. And just carefully snip it if you had it on your desk.
Around the molding, right?
Exactly. And if it says, oh, I'm going to go over here, and you say, no, you're not.
No, you're not, and cut it, right?
Trim it off and eat it and use it in your cooking.
Oh,
and so it's a wonderful thing.
That is great. What are some other plants that people can use for topiaries?
There are all kinds of thymes, but buy something that's, there's one called, I can't even think of the name of it now. But
it's nice to have one that you can use in your cooking. Yes.
Absolutely. I like to grow something you can eat. If you grow something you can eat, you'll never be hungry.
Yeah, there you go. And you can always have flavorful foods, right?
And I brought the hat for a reason. This is the kind of hat that men wear, not necessarily pink. But it leaves the top of their ears exposed to the sun.
Especially when you're out gardening, right?
More sun on their ears than they need, and they'll have skin cancer on top of their ears. And we need a wide-brimmed hat to keep all these spots off our face.
Especially when you're logging all those hours outside gardening,
That's right. And it's more fun to, I would rather trim a shrub than mop a floor.
There you go, because you're outside and getting some sun, right?
That's exactly right.
Jeanne, thank you so much. We so appreciate it. And if you have any questions for Jeanne, you can always email her, and she'd be happy to help you out. Thank you so much for some great tips. We so appreciate it.